everyone, and welcome back to The Upside Dan. This is another double feature review for the last two movies in the Welcome to the Blumhouse series, Evil Eye and Nocturne. Check out the double feature review for the first two in the series, The Lie and Black Box, by using the link above or by going to my channel. These films aren't connected, by the way, but if you leave, make sure to come back. Now, let's start out with Evil Eye. Evil Eye is about a superstitious mother who believes that her daughter is dating the reincarnation of a man who tried to murder her 30 years prior. This is directed by Alan and Rajiv Dasani. It is written by Madhuri Shekhar. Priyanka Chopra, yes, the actress, the singer, the model, and Nick Jonas's wife, is actually an executive producer on this. I was pretty intrigued by this one. When deciding if I should watch this or Nocturne first, I chose this one based on the plot. It sounded interesting with maybe the possibility of it being good or maybe even so bad it's good. I like that these Blumhouse movies are diverse. This series, while maybe not all the content is the best, gives black filmmakers, female filmmakers, and Indian filmmakers a chance to get their stories out. That's the thing I love the most about this partnership between Blumhouse and Amazon, the diversity, and giving minorities in the field a time to shine. Evil Eye has some funnier elements. Not laugh out loud comedy by any means, but I would say it's probably the funniest out of these four. The mother and the father and the daughter has some really funny banter going on between them. Sunita Mani plays our main character, Pallavi. Sarita Chowdhury plays her mother, Usha. Bernard White plays Krishnan, Usha's husband and Pallavi's father. Amara Muscati plays Sandeep, the new boyfriend of Pallavi that Usha believes is the reincarnation of a guy that tried to kill her 30 years prior. The acting in this is actually pretty good for the most part. I thought everybody was believable as these characters in this situation. I do think the mother, played by Chowdhury, is the standout here, but I don't think anyone is bad. I like the daughter and mother relationship and their dynamic here. The father and daughter relationship and the father and his wife's relationship is good, but I think that the aspect of the mother and daughter is really the focus here. The mother is kind of controlling and wants her daughter to find a husband, and the daughter thinks that she's just a little bit too controlling. And I think that can always be interesting to see in a plot, especially when done well. And I think it is done well here. But with some of these conflicts that they do have, they still have a very sweet relationship. Sandeep, played by Muscati, calls Pallavi's parents uncle and auntie. I did some research after watching and found out some new information about another culture. Among Indian communities worldwide, auntie and uncle are used to refer to elders as a sign of respect. During the movie, I was questioning, do people call their significant other's parents auntie and uncle? The elders don't have to be related to them whatsoever, they just use those terms to refer to them. I had never heard of that, and it was really interesting to learn. There was a cool shot I want to mention of when the daughter and the mother were talking in the phone, and then it turned into like a split screen, so it kind of looked like they were facing each other even though they were in different countries. The scenes when another character and the mom were talking on the phone were pretty suspenseful. You see this mother realizing new things that make her believe that something's not quite right here. She's realizing new things, she's understanding new things, she's connecting new things, and I really enjoyed that, and I thought that her acting ability really added to the belief that that is what was happening. I thought the bad guy was menacing and intimidating at times. When he had to be, he was nice. When he had to be, he was mean. I thought it was portrayed well. This is still a flawed film, even though I found a lot of enjoyment in it. I actually liked this one quite a bit. But I thought some of the choices made by characters weren't the smartest. I thought some characters didn't think their decisions through enough, or didn't notice any red flags, or didn't listen to other people telling them red flags when they should have. I wish there were better explanations for certain plot points and why this happened and why that happened. But overall, I will say that I did enjoy the ending of this movie. I thought it ended pretty nicely. I honestly probably like Evil Eye more than most. I really enjoyed myself, like I said. I liked it. I'll give you a quick ranking at the end of this video of all the 2020 Welcome to the Blumhouse features. Last but not least in the Welcome to the Blumhouse film series is Nocturne. In Nocturne, an incredibly gifted pianist makes a Faustian bargain to overtake her sister at a prestigious institution for classical musicians. Nocturne was written and directed by Zoo Quirk. It stars Sydney Sweeney as Juliet and Madison Iseman as her sister Vivian. Sweeney has been in television projects like Euphoria, The Handmaid's Tale, and Sharp Objects, and film projects such as Big Time Adolescence and last year's Quentin Tarantino movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Iseman has been in both the new Jumanji films, Goosebumps 2, and Annabelle Comes Home. I think they are both really good actresses. I thought the sisters had good back and forth. It felt like they were sisters and have known each other as such forever. There are some good shots and scenery in this movie. There's a good shot looking out a window. There are a few cool shots of an eye, one looking down a red lit hallway. It's kind of creepy and suspenseful. It really adds to that scene. The music theme was nice to see and hear in this movie. I thought the classical music was nice. The music was smooth when it had to be smooth, and dramatic when it had to be dramatic. Parts of it reminded me of Whiplash, but this is nowhere near as good as that movie. There is a creepy looking entity or vision in Nocturne, but like the other Welcome to the Blumhouse films, this really isn't that scary. There's a couple suspenseful scenes throughout these 4 films, but nothing really terrifying. I thought this was pretty good and enjoyable. That might be an unpopular opinion for this one. It has some flaws, but I still liked it. I thought some of the cinematography was good, with the shots and the scenery and the music, and even some of the dramatic scenes I thought were written pretty well. So here are my final thoughts on this year's Welcome to the Blumhouse features. I wish they were scarier and overall just better than they were. None of them are really scary. Black Box was probably the scariest if I had to pick one, but still not too scary. If they released a physical set of these, I probably would buy it. If it was individual releases, I just know I would not buy The Lie. I love that they had diversity behind and in front of the camera for these 4 films. I hope that they continue with that and improve next year. My ranking from best to worst is Black Box, Evil Eye, Nocturne, and way down The Lie. Like this video, share my videos, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and come to the Upside Down.